Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. If you can hear me, put something in the chat. There's something you should know. There's someplace you should go. Hello, hello. Daniel Donnelly, welcome in. You are the first person in my live chat. Are you on the road or are you on a break? Where are you, buddy? And I hope you're staying safe too. Be safe out there, driver. You know, those four wheelers, they have no understanding or courtesy for the big rig. None. This is another friend of mine, another Daniel. He's in a different part of the country. He's from California. Daniel Fields, welcome in, sir. So it is lunchtime in California. 11:08. 11 is when I take lunch. I don't know about you guys. Daniel Donnelly, if you're taking lunch, it's probably because you've stopped somewhere along your way. Daniel Fields, I don't know where you work from. Do you work from home? Daniel Donnelly, I am parked in Emporia, Virginia, cooking up some boiled peanuts. Oh, stop it, you beast. Those are so good. Daniel Fields, thanks. Yes, it's near lunch to 11:30. Okay, okay. I take lunch. It's a little early for some people, but most of the time I like breakfast around 6 a.m. So by the time it gets to 11 o'clock, I'm regulation hungry. I just decided to kind of pop on here. Here's another friend of mine, and he happens to be one of the moderators for our Friday Night Live, and that is none other than Mr. Tyler. Hey, hey, says Tyler. Good to see you, Tyler. What you up to today? This is Tuesday afternoon. Well, it's afternoon here. Well, it's afternoon where you are, too, because you're Florida. Daniel Fields said, I'm working from home. Excellent, excellent. Eva Yasoris. Am I saying that right? Eva Yasoris? Hi, host. Tomsak done. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Are you Philippines? Eva, let us know. Philippines, somewhere in Asia, maybe? I don't know. Very glad to have you in, Eva. You're the first lady in the chat, so welcome. Welcome, welcome. I hear the big dog outside barking. Is that coming through here? Can you hear a monster dog barking? He is so big, and he doesn't realize he's that big. He thinks he's a little dog, but he's not. He weighs 120 pounds, and he always wants to hop in the lap. Hello, Papa Mozo. It's David here. Well, David, welcome. Welcome. Is this David from, oh God, I always get this screwed up. David from California or David from Florida? I think this is David from California. I don't know. I don't. Help me out. Yes, I am in the Philippines, but I'm living in Dubai right now. Eva, well, thank you for taking the time to join us. So I know it's late for you. It's what is it? About noon or no? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. About 8 or 9 at night. Tell us what time it is where you are. Um, Tyler says, not much, just getting used to my new editing software and enjoying my break this week. Okay. Tyler, are you on break from school? Or are you on break from running NASA Corporation? I know several David and Aarons, and they're all couples. So I can't keep track, and my mind is, we've talked about this before. It's 2200 there. Okay, so it's 10 at night. Wow. Okay, well, thank you, Eva, for taking the time to join us. It's lunchtime here, but we are thrilled that you took time to come in and say hi to us. We love to have you. Kathy Mills is here. Good afternoon. Just popping in while I'm working from home near Charlotte. Kathy, I just left Charlotte Sunday. Atrium Health, very good health corporation there. Very good indeed. Adventures of David and Aaron at work today here in Palm Springs. Okay, David and Aaron from Palm Springs. I know about 3 couples they have an Aaron and they have a David, and I can't keep track of who's who. So, but I know who this is. Adventures of David and Aaron. I watch their videos all the time. If you don't know them, you should get to know them. Let's see, Kathy Mills, Charlotte. Okay. RB Weekends is here. It is good to see you. I have missed your face. Oh my goodness. Well, you sweet thing. I'll have to buy you dinner sometime just for saying that. We're glad to have you, RB Weekends. Let's see. LOL, a break from school, Tyler says. Okay. Okay. David from California. Yes. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Now I know who's. I have a couple, and I think I view your material more often because you put out more material. I think the ones in Florida, I can't remember, is Adventures with David and Aaron or something like that. It's very similar to yours. I don't know if you've seen them on there. And then there's another couple. I can't keep track of them. It seems like they're in the Bay Area. I lose track. I'm so sorry. Um, Tyler saying hi to the Tyler. I mean, excuse me, RB Weekend saying hi to the Tyler Show. Sorry about Sunday because the weather here was not so nice thanks to the remnants of the Hurricane Delta. Yes, Delta moving through sunny and nice today. Cassie, the weather was pretty dodgy on Sunday. I didn't know if we were going to get out on time. We actually left about 5 minutes early, and we landed in Indianapolis. I mean, at O'Hare in Chicago. We landed almost a half hour early, so it was a very good flight. I was watching the radar though, and I thought, oh, it might keep us from, but it did not. It did not affect us in any way. I was very glad. I don't know what that sound is. This tablet of my daughter's is always making. Did you hear that piano sound? Diddle-diddle-doo? I don't know what that means. People saying hi to Tyler, hi to each other. Very good, very good. If you don't know, Tyler is a young man and he is sharp. Hey, he's got a good noodle. That guy is sharp, and you need to check out his material. He puts out a lot of cruise news type of things. He's in the cruise community uh, and puts out information that's valuable to us all. And it's usually not a long video, which I like. Oh, by the way, everybody, in case you didn't know, I just uploaded Tuesdays. Oh, that's the TV blinking. Okay, I saw a light blinking. I didn't know what it was. Um, I did Tuesdays now. I put Mondays up yesterday. I'm doing one every day this week. Thank God, right? Thank God. So I'm just glad that my health is um, good enough to do a video for you. I don't have a specific demographic. My demographic is the human race. So that's anybody. That's actually anybody in any country as long as you can understand English. I do not have any foreign language skills to speak of, but I want to encourage your hearts. I want to be something that's uplifting and inspirational. I'm so tired of negativity on the internet, aren't you? Um, okay, there. Still working with this tablet. Ronnie Stokes of Life is Good Today has been helping me, and I am so lost with technology, so lost. Still working on highlighting comments. Does anybody want to come up? Let me see here. Okay, hold on. Now then, let me see if I can figure out how to do this. I'm trying to invite someone. Not having real good luck. Give me a second. I think I'm going to be able to. Okay. Okay, did that show up? Let me if that showed up as a link. Because I'm showing it on my screen and I'm trying to bring up someone else because I'm not sure how to do it. Let's see. Oh, we've got Ethel Filigosto. Ethel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Daniel Field says your link is in the chat. Daniel, would you like to come up or anyone else? I'd love to have you. I'm just trying to work with this a little bit. Ethel, where are you from? I know what your name sounds like, but I'm not sure if that indicates where you are or just where you're from, or if you're married and have a different last name, maybe where your husband is from. Just want to let us know. Adventures of David and Aaron saying hello to Daniel. You guys aren't too far from each other. Palm Springs and Simi Valley, that's not too far. Both of those towns are extremely hot. My lunch is in 10 minutes, and I have to do my walk at lunch before it gets too hot. That is a good idea. That is a good idea, Daniel. Get those steps in before that dangerous heat takes your life, friend. Oh my goodness. Ethel says you're in the Philippines. ¿Cómo está, Cabigan? I have family in the Philippines. I have family in Cebu and Bourbon. My sister's going over tomorrow to, or no, Thursday. Well, by the time she gets there, it'll be Friday night. She's going over to fish the adoption of her daughter. And she's going to be going to Cebu. We also have friends and family in Rojas, and we've got a friend in Boracay. We want to go to Boracay again someday. Adventures of David Naran says, yes, it's going to be another hot one here in Palm Springs today. Ooh. In the middle of winter, it can be hot in Palm Springs, David. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I need. Okay. It's always warm in the Philippines too. Philippines, it never ever gets cold, but it's tropical, so it's not supposed to get cold. There's some things that winter kills off every year, which, I mean, they come back, but I would I would be fine with them staying gone. RV weekends. I would come up, but I am working. My hubby decided last week he wanted a divorce, so I'm trying to come up with my ducks to get them in a row. Well, I'm sorry to hear about the divorce, but you're doing the right thing by trying to get your ducks in a row. Um, that is the smart thing to do. I I can promise you I will be praying for you. Um, I hate that. I always hate to hear of a marriage ending. Um, Ethel says, this is your first time live stream host. No, I've done a few others. I do one every Friday night from 6 to 7 Eastern Time, Eastern United States, excuse me. Um, so if you're at 22, so you're 9 hours. 9 hours. No, you're more than that. 19, 24, 15. You're 15 hours, I believe. Um, we're 9 behind you. Right? I don't know. I've just lost track. So it's 22. I don't know that. That doesn't make sense on the time. Thank you. It was completely without warning. We live in an RV, and I sold all of my stuff to move in it. So setting up life in a van, I think, ooh, oh boy, that is um, that is a challenge. However, there are some people. I'm sure you know Box Van D, and there's Cargo Van Dan. Also, you might want to talk with Johnny of Johnny's Journey. In fact, I think she was going to be on somewhere today. Let me check on my phone. Johnny and Vanderella, they're a married couple from the St. Louis area, and they have been fixing up a van. They've been vlogging it all the way. It's really fascinating. But it's fascinating because I'm amazed at the amount of things they can get in a van. So they might be able to help you, give you some suggestions, some helpful hints. Let's go on here and see. Because I thought Johnny was going to be on today or tonight. I'm looking at my YouTube on my phone to see when. Well, it's not showing up. All of my Filipino channels. Aguay, Aguay. Um, that's not it. Eva Yasaurus, I am already a member of your channel. I'm connected with you, and that's good to know. Let me see if I can find Johnny's Journey. Um, I'm trying to type some things in so I can see if I can find when Johnny. So to hear that for you, RV Weekends. Oh, sorry, excuse me, sorry, Cassie Nelson. Sorry to hear that for you, RV Weekends. Prayers, it all works out for the best in the end. Just tough where you have to work through it. Hang in there. Yes, that's very good advice. We want to encourage your heart today, RV Weekends. I don't know your real name. I'm sorry, but we do want to encourage your heart. Have to get back to work, everyone. Have a nice day. David, thank you for coming in and joining my lunch chat. You're always welcome, my friend. My love to Aaron and to you both. God bless, friends. Let's see. Sherry. Okay. Well, I hope to remember that. I have a cousin named Sherry. She spells hers the same way. Should ask if we could bring live. I'm typing someone an urgent message. Bear with me just a moment. Meetings and greetings. Everybody meet and greet. If you don't know these people's channel, connect to their channel. I am working on something. Okay. Now let's try this. Johnny's is spelled Jonn. IE apostrophe S, excuse me. It's not JOH, it's JONN. And there we have it. I'm trying to find when Johnny's Journeys, and she's going to have, I think she's going to have them on her. Now they have a Ford Econoline 150. You really ought to see it. Oh my gosh, you just wouldn't believe it's a. You wouldn't believe it's a van. They've done an amazing job with it. Trying to find out what's coming up. They've got a live show coming up for. And thank you, Kathy Mills. Been a lot of praying going on. Yes, Sherry. Yes, indeed, my dear. Enjoy the rest of your day. Adventures of David and Aaron from the East Coast. Okay. Kathy Mills, where are you from? Are you from? No, you said you're from Charlotte. Is that right? Charlotte. So Charlotte to Palm Springs, that would be East Coast to West Coast. Indeed. Yes, indeed. We have both coasts and the Philippines on here right now. In such a small group of people. People spanning the globe and spanning the United States. Very good to have everyone. Very good. Let me see if this. Oh, I don't need a $200 bonus right now. Before you break something, you should know. And I don't need a new bank account. Okay. Let's see. Today we're going to talk about how we're getting by. I'm looking on here trying to find when she is having production, and we have not received notification yet that ours is in production, but so we're patiently waiting and we're getting by, and we're going to show you how. That's loud. All right, so in the van, what I did was I wired the fan, the lights, front and rear, the water pump, and then the gray tank. Okay, I already saw that one. I was almost certain they were either having a guest or they were going to be a guest on someone's show. If anyone in the chat happens to know when that is, let me know. I can't remember if they were going to be the guest or if they were going to have a guest on their show. You know, the reason I'm on them, they have done such a great job remodeling a van, or actually they bought it. Excuse me, they bought it fairly well. It was bare. It was pretty well stripped. Really nothing to begin with. And they have improved it all along. And Sherry, if you're facing this type of this crowd, then it is good that you get a hold of those. There is our friend Bob's Adventure. Sherry, this is another man. This is Bob. He's a seasoned pro at this. You might reach out to him for some suggestions. Perhaps you already have. Papa Mozo, do you or did you sing in a church choir or just in the car shower like me? And only I think I'm pretty good. Well, Kathy, I suppose you're better than you think you are. I did sing. I've sung all over the world and made a decent living doing it. I have sung at the church where I'm at. I've been here for 25 years. I've recently retired. I didn't retire as a singer. I retired as a pastor, as a minister, not a Christian. I didn't retire as a Christian. She says, and technically, I live just south of Charlotte, a small town called Waxhaw, but I work in Charlotte when there's not a pandemic going on. Yes, that's a lot of people are either working from home or, God forbid, some people have no employment. Bob says, "How have you been, Mozo?" Bob, not too bad. I've certainly had worse. Yes, I've had better, but all in all, I'd have to say it's been a pretty good run lately. I was in Charlotte last week up until Sunday, getting some early testing of some early medicine and some early, we'll just call it time trials of some experimental medicines and techniques, trying to get to the bottom of some of my issues. It's one of those things. Oh, excuse me. It's one of those things that you always hope. I always hope for an answer. I'm to the point, because I've been down this road a couple hundred times. I'm to the point, Bob. I don't doubt God, but I don't expect a whole lot from mankind. That way, whatever I do get, I feel like it's a pleasant surprise. I'm not down on humanity. It's just statistically, it is what it is. Look, friends, we have our friend Najuma Brown. She is joining us. Najuma, welcome to our lunch chat. For some people, it's just now getting to be lunch hour. It's 11:30 on the West Coast. It is 1:30 here in the Chicagoland area. And it is 2:30 on the East Coast. So East Coast might be sort of winding it down. But West Coast, just now starting lunch. We live in a very big country. Thanks for the kind words, Bob. Absolutely. Bob, I don't know if you know Sherry of RV Weekends. She's in here, and she said that her husband sprung a divorce on her last week. So she's going to have to downsize from an RV, perhaps, to a van type setting. I told her to reach out to all our friends in the travel community. That would be people like yourself, people like Box Van D, or Cargo Van Carl. Is that his name? Cargo Van Carl. Different ones that have, and also Johnny's Journey. Bob, I was trying to figure out. I thought Johnny's they were either going to be a guest or have a guest sometime on Tuesday. Do you remember? It's so hard to keep track. I have thousands of channels, and I cannot remember who does what when. Uh, oh, I am sorry to yawn in your face, friends. Brett's Worship Channel. I love the name of that channel, Brett. Brett says, "My birthday is today. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my friend Brett. Happy birthday to you." And many more. Brett, buddy, how old are you? Tell us how old you are today, friend. We are glad to have you in our lunchtime chat. And it says we have 8 people in here now. If you haven't done so, back out and go hit the thumb and then come back. Hit the thumb, the thumb up or thumbs. I don't know where you like it and don't like it, whatever. Brett, let's see. Oh, okay. We've got our friend, the Tyler Show. Trixie, I thought, oh, we lost the Tyler Show. I'm doing a birthday stream at 7 p.m. Eastern. Tyler, I didn't see you over there. I was not thinking to look that direction, and I do humbly apologize, friend. Brett, do you want to come up? Sounds like we have some strong wind. There is the Tyler Show. And there is Mr. Tyler Ronofsky himself. We are glad to have you, Tyler. How are you, buddy?
Doing well. Yourself?
I have no complaints. No complaints at all. Brett's Worship Channel.
Good to hear.
Can't. Okay, Brett. Well, study hard wherever you're going to school. Study hard. We wish you a very happy birthday. For those of you that weren't here a few minutes ago, I sang a little happy birthday to Brett. Brett's Worship Channel. That sounds like a Christian channel, but I don't know. Are you familiar with him, Tyler?
No, I'm not.
I'm not. I thought I had a channel one time called Brett's Channel. That might be the same person. I don't know. But at any rate,
I think so. I remember seeing him on the show a couple of times ago.
Okay. It is so hard to keep track of everyone.
It truly is.
Yeah. YouTube seems to be a big place. It's only getting bigger. I have been enjoying your content.
It's going to be big in a few years.
Yeah, you're putting out some good content. I know you have problems. You're always fighting with the internet gods, but I know that you have good product. You put out really good product that a lot of people. I don't know if you were on here or not. I did plug your channel a little bit and said, you put information out that people can listen to on their way to the store or on their way home from work or anything like that. It's not an hour and a half long video. It's something anybody can listen to quickly, and I do the same thing too. And
Yeah, I
I
try to make
want to.
bite-sized content, so not totally long, but not totally super short.
Excellent, excellent. That is. I think a lot of people are looking for that in our society. The way our society is nowadays, it's just a faster, more. You know what I'm saying? Just a much faster paced society.
Mhm. One of the biggest parts of YouTube is audience retention, and it's so hard to get your audience retention down a short style. Like my videos, most audience retention usually is only about 1 minute and 40 seconds. So I try to make them well half of that. That's usually the average YouTube says that people actually watch videos, usually like 1 minute or something.
Wow, didn't know that. I did not know that. I suddenly a 6 minute video of mine seems long, but I'll. Brett says yes, it is the same channel. I just added worship. Okay, Brett. Well, we are thrilled. I don't know if I'm friends with you. Let me look on my. I've got my phone here. Tyler, tell everybody about your channel while I'm doing this.
Alrighty, my name is Tyler, and I do travel videos all around the internet. You know, we go to theme parks when, of course, when cruising is not happening. When cruising happens, we try to do some cruise vlogs. We try to do the cruise news every single week, but we do have all different kinds of travel content. We basically check me out if you would, please. Show this video out. I'm trying to get to 500 followers by the end of 2020. That's my goal for this year. So if you want to help me, would greatly appreciate it. And yeah, that's my channel so far. Again, it's the Tyler Show. You can also check out my second channel, A Cruise Ship Time, where I do second cruise news this week and cruise news headlines every single week. So if you would please check that out, and thank you for allowing me to plug this, Papa Mozo. Appreciate it.
Absolutely, absolutely, Tyler. You know, I've been ever since I've known you, I've been a supporter because you and I remember the first time I saw you, I think was on one of the Blaine-a-thons a few months ago. And from the first time I saw you, I liked your content. I was very impressed with your. I'll never stop being impressed with young people's mind and how you think so quickly and just. You're not linear thinkers. I was raised on a linear thinking system. Young people nowadays are taught to be mosaic thinkers where you can something here, something here, something here, here. It doesn't have to be in a straight line like A leads to B, B leads to C, C leads to D. That's how I was raised. But you and all your generation, thank God, are uh, coming up on what they call the linear thinking and doing a fabulous job. If excuse me, if Brett is still on here, Brett, I don't know why I was not um, subscribed, but I am now, and I've got the bell thing where it'll alert me if it's doing something, whatever. So there is that. Um, Tyler, I've always been impressed with you and Nick and Dominic. You guys just do great work. You've got such a mind to think that way. Um, Somewhere along the way, you have watched and learned a bit of public speaking. I don't know where. Where do you get that from? Have a great day, Papa Mogo, and everyone else as well. Conference all coming up. Better go prep. Okay, Kathy. God bless you there in Charlotte, North Carolina area. We are thrilled that you joined us at lunchtime. You're welcome anytime that we're here. You're always welcome to come in. You don't need an invitation. We're glad to have you. Bless you and have a good week. Okay, I'm a Christian channel, Brett's Worship says. Excellent, excellent. I am too. I try to keep my things on the clean side on this channel. If I'm on somebody else's channel and it's marked for adult content, it's not always quite so clean, but that's kind of keeping things where they belong, you know. But I don't put things like that on this channel. My channel here is supposed to be encouraging and inspirational. So we're glad to have you, Brett, and I am connected with you. Brett, you might be interested in this young man that's on the screen beside me. His name is Tyler, and he has the Tyler channel. He consistently puts out good product that has to do with traveling, that has to do with cruises, with excursions at different places around America, maybe that people would enjoy traveling to. He has a good comprehension. I was just now saying, Tyler, somewhere along the way, you got a good understanding of how to reach people with your voice and with your facial expressions. You would be good on TV as long as you can keep your pacing straight. But what is
Thank
that
you.
noise? I don't know what that noise is. Diddle-a-dun? I don't know. This I'm on my daughter's tablet and it makes this little piano sound. I don't know what it is. Tyler, where did you get your understanding of how people want to hear, or what people want to hear, and not even the content, but I'm talking about the tone of voice, the body language, which on here we can't see much body language, but we can see facial language. So where did you get an understanding of that?
I'm kind of all self-taught actually. I wanted to watch the other YouTubers out there and stuff, so I kind of, see what they're doing, seeing how to, properly pronounce yourself, how to slow down and stuff, trying to find the right pacing, wording. That's where it's all self-taught. So it's kind of where I'm getting my expressions and stuff.
I've told you several times, one of the things I like most about you is that you don't get all butthurt if somebody makes a suggestion to you, and you don't get all defensive. Instead, you take it in, you consider it, and you apply what you can and discard the rest. And that's what constructive criticism, and that's the key word. You always have
Hmm.
plenty of critics. If I were you, I'd do this, and if I wouldn't do that if I were you. That's not what you need. You need somebody to point out a problem and say, well, by the way, here's a suggestion for a solution. Because people that just present problems, they don't really help you. Um, I always want to know if I did something wrong. Okay, I'll admit I did something wrong, but help me and tell me how to do it right. Sailing away with T and K, they have just popped in here trying to sneak in for a late lunch. It's 1:50 and they're still trying to get some lunch. Although I don't know which one this is, TJ or Kayla, but I have seen the food they cook. And I would say if they're coming from home, I don't know if they're coming from home or from work, but if they're at home, I guarantee there's plenty of deliciousness in their refrigerator that they can warm up. If you don't watch their cooking segments, you're missing a chance at food lust because they make some yummy, yummy looking food. I can't even eat chicken, and their chicken looks good. I wish I could eat chicken. I miss it, but they made something the other night. In fact, I don't even know if it was cooking. I think they were watching a game. I think they were watching some kind of a football game. Um, TJ looked for any excuse to make delicious food. I think that's what the case is. And wow, did it ever look good? I could never be around that. I'd weigh 900 pounds. But Tyler, have you ever watched their show when he does the
Oh
cooking
yes, all
segment?
the time. Absolutely great cooking videos. Those are super fun. Again, they're travel videos. Yeah, I actually found TJ to the SMR show, so yeah, glad I connected with them. They're a great channel so far.
I love it. I love it when people connect and the chain just gets longer. You connect this link to this link and to this link and this link, and this keeps on growing and growing and growing. And we all end up getting linked together on the same chain. That's a wonderful thing. For those of you that don't know, Sailing Away with T and K is TJ and Kayla. They live in the not Winsboro, Baton Rouge area, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. If you're from up north, that's Louisiana. If you spent time in the South, you learned that it's supposed to be pronounced Louisiana. That's Luzeana, Louisiana. But if you're from up north, it has to be Louisiana. And if you are from up north, you say New Orleans. If you're from the kind of the beginning of the Mid-South, you say New Orleans. And if you're from the South, you say Nolans. All like two syllables. So let's see. Hey, Papa and Tyler, it's TJ. Okay, TJ, good to have you. All that good food is out the window. LOL. Both been on diets for our trip in December. Oh my God! Now I'm just gonna have to say a special prayer, huh? If it's in December, that's only 6 weeks away, and then it's Christmas. So the way I figure, you got November and December to whoop it up, and then start on your New Year's resolution. I don't want to see that delicious food go to waste. And oh my gosh, diets. I hate diets. Those don't work. I think you should, I don't know. I think you should come to Chicago and make some of that delicious food. Tyler, I forget where you're from. I know you're from Florida. Are you from Orlando area or down
Yep, I'm in the
south?
Orlando area near the theme parks.
Okay. Oh wow, that's good. That's good. When I was a kid, we used to stay every year in Kissimmee,
Oh, yeah, I know what that is.
and we used to call it Kiss Me when we were kids, and that was uh, that was a big joke when I was a little boy, like 5 and 6 years old. We go, and I go to my aunties, and it's Aunt Laura kissing me. She said, "Where are you gonna stay, Alan?" And I'd say, kiss me, Florida, kiss me." And they thought that was really funny. And I had a lot of good memories there. Almost died there. One night I was in the pool. We were staying at a hotel. At that time, it was called the Stagecoach Inn. It was kind of a dive then. This would have been like 40 years ago. And I was staying there, and me and my cousin Dennis and I were swimming in the pool. It was a heated pool, but the air was cold. The air was like in the 40s, in the high 40s. It really got cold for Florida. It's not cold
Yeah,
for
for
up here.
Florida, that's freezing.
TJ says I need to be thin enough to ride the roller coaster. Ah, well, I don't know. That'd have to be some. You're gonna have to lose a lot of weight. I don't know what you weigh. I've never seen your full body picture, but you can't be that big. And if you are, you're not gonna lose enough weight to do roller coasters between now and then. So take my suggestion and whoop it up. Anyway, I was swimming, and we kept jumping in the warm water, the like 88-degree water. It was so warm. And then we would get out and run around the pool deck and then back to the diving board, then jump in and get out. And so we were in and out, in and out, in and out. Did not realize what that was doing to my lungs. I was setting up a pneumonia, and I ended up setting up my own pneumonia for that night. Got in, I was lying on the bed, and we went to sleep, and I kept waking up, not able to breathe. And finally, I woke up and I couldn't get a breath at all. No kind of oxygen in. And I grabbed my cousin. Uh, I couldn't say anything. I couldn't nudge him. All I could do was grab he and I. My mother and dad slept in one bed, and my cousin and I slept in the other bed. And I grabbed his arm, and he was like, "Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing?" I was like, making some noise. My mother got up and come running over and started praying for me. Um, and they sat me up and got it cleared back out. And by the next day, I was better. I drank some orange juice at breakfast, and that seemed to help. Um, and I don't know how long. It was very scary there for a while. No oxygen whatsoever. Looky here, all the way from another part of the East Coast, and that is New Hampshire. We have J&N Travel. For those of you that don't know, J&N Travel, that J&N stands for John and Nancy, and we couldn't be happier to have them with us on our lunch. This is a lunch chat, totally impromptu. Just decided to pop on here and see which friends were here. We've got Sailing Away with T and K. TJ and Kayla are here. We're very glad to have them. We had a blast with them on Saturday night. They were participating in the Twisted Trivia Part 4, I believe it was. TJ says, I started at 380, now at 360. Need about another 30 to be okay. Goal is 250. Well, I think you can do it because I have. However, 250. Well, 250, but this time next year. Yes. Okay. Good. 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 Well, then you clarified what I was going to say. That's good, TJ. JNN says, "Hey guys, Sailing Away TNK, greeting everybody." And I got Tyler on the screen. For those of you that don't know, this is Tyler. Let's see. I gave him an Italian name earlier. How about we give him a Russian name this time? Tyler Roskanov. No, it's Ron. Tyler Ranovsky. Yeah, we'll give him a Russian. No, that's Polish. We'll give him a Polish name. Tyler Ranovsky. Yeah, there we go. That's a Polish name. We'll get a Russian name next time. Papa Mozo, what are you eating for lunch? I don't know. I don't want to, whatever they bring. I'm thinking probably if they don't know what I want, or if they don't ask, they always just bring me some pasta. Probably some type of ravioli. Probably meat ravioli because I'm supposed to get protein first, and I haven't had any today. So hopefully some type of meat ravioli. And of course, if you want to know what I'm drinking, it's very seldom a question. Pepsi, and there's the key down here at the bottom, made with real sugar. Don't get stuffed with high fructose corn syrup. Very, very bad for you. Need real sugar, much better. Let's see. The sex and drag was frightening. TJ, I was telling my wife on the way home from the airport Sunday, I said, did you happen to see the show last night? And she said, no. Did it go okay? I said, well, it was interesting. And she knows who you are because I've shown her, who everyone is, and she has much better memory. I am home. Thank you, John. Yes. But wow. I said, you have to see LeSex in all his glory. The drag queen was coming up. TJ, you may not know this because I don't know if you were watching the show or not, but did you know that Gina showed up and wanted to be like a Gina sandwich with Stud McNaughty and LeSex Ferguson? I don't know if you saw that. If you did, man, I'm just sorry because the three of them are a carnival sideshow. It's just a nightmare. I'm gonna have to get a Mountain Dew. I'm afraid it's lunchtime. It's after lunchtime. Not had lunch. I can't hear if they're down there or not. But anyway, John, I am home. Are you home or at work? I forget what your schedule. I think you work like a second shift. Tyler is he's teaching school. He's teaching computer class where he lives, and God knows.
Hey, I gotta run. Thank you for having me on the show today. I appreciate it.
Excellent, Tyler. Everybody, if you have, this is Tyler, and he has the Tyler Show. Go catch him anytime. Join his channel. Click on that bell because this boy puts out the content all the time. Almost every day he puts out some type of a news article that could affect you and your travel. Go join his channel. He's a very nice young man. Tyler, have a great day, buddy, and the rest of the week, okay?
You too. Have a great week.
Okay. Bye-bye for now. Does somebody else? TJ says, yes, you did. TJ, I tell you, those three, they're not to be trusted. I mean, I don't know. I think that McNaughty character, I think he's from somewhere on the West Coast. And I think that LeSex is, we're just going to call it the Deep South. And I think it's somewhere, not too far from New Orleans. And Gina, she's a girl of opportunity, so she's going to be wherever there's money to be made. Tyler says, thanks again for having me on. It was a pleasure. Tyler, it was definitely a pleasure having you on. And then John says, going to bed soon, working at 10 p.m. tonight. Oh, wow. Okay, so it's 3 o'clock there. It's 1500 there. TJ says, if I wasn't in my office downtown, I'd jump on. Oh, okay. So you're not working from home. That's right. I lose track, TJ, of who is working where. But and I'm still trying to get used to. This is a tablet. I look so off center. Am I looking at the camera now? Yeah. So the camera is over here, right there. There is the camera. Right there. Okay. Let's see. Sailing away with TNK. Yeah, that was a wild, wild show. I have tried to call Gina. I reached out to her on several of her 800 numbers. Oh my gosh. She has like 35 different numbers. You cannot imagine the phone network that woman has. The sex now lives in a shack in Houma, Louisiana. Oh my goodness. The sex has been relegated to a shack? Oh, that poor guy. Um, Man, now, TJ, do you happen to know LaSex? Did he ever have a woman? I mean, at one point, did he have a woman of his own? How's that happening? I want to see what's going on here. And I want somebody to tell me what that little piano sound is. If somebody wants to come up, click on that link up above and you will be most welcome to. Um, okay, top of the hour. Okay. How do I get back to the other? Oh, okay, there I'm back. I put the link in there. If anybody wants to come up, you're welcome to. TJ can't. He is at work downtown. I'm assuming Baton Rouge. I thought Gina only had uh, 1-900 number. Gina has 800 numbers now. Um, Maybe she has 800 of the 900 numbers. You know what? No, that's not true. Because 1-800-ASK-KISS was one of them. 1-800-DREAM-ON. Um, hmm. I don't know. I'll have to check on that. I've called several numbers, but I keep getting her voicemail, and even it's lewd and indecent. She's out of control. She's like that little sex guy. Um, I just think our world would be a little bit more moral place if they were not around and in business. But that's just me, and I don't know. Stud McNaughty. I received a call from some friends of mine who are in law enforcement in Houston, Texas, of all places. You can imagine that. And I heard there was a Stud McNaughty sighting there today, if you can imagine that. So I don't know, but if I heard, then you can be assured that Gina heard. She has people everywhere all the time. She knows stuff even before we do. So there's all that. I have been on here 59 minutes and 38 seconds, friends. So it is time for me to go. I've got lunch. It sounds like it's coming up the stairs. So, and it's about 3 hours overdue. I normally take lunch at 11 Central, and it is now 1400 Central. So I want you to know I love you, and I thank you for being on here. My prayers are with you and your family. Bye-bye for now.